A now former Northamptonshire police constable, PC, or former PC, Gareth Cox, would have been dismissed had he not already resigned according to a misconduct hearing ruling this week. Cox was found to have carried on relationships with 2 women whilst on duty, meeting one of the women 19 times whilst on duty, and engaged in sexual activity at Cox's police station on 2 occasions with that woman between August 2018 and March 2021. Now, it's not mentioned whether one of the women was a colleague or not, which begs the question: if not, how did he get her into the station to give her one? Cox was alleged to have used a police vehicle to drive completely out of his county to meet the second woman, and used his police-issued mobile phone to contact her between May 2019 and March 2021. What is it with police being so brazen as to use their work phones to carry out this kind of behaviour rather than using their personal phones? I mean, it literally shows just how stupid police can be. Northamptonshire Police Chief Constable Nick Adderley said that Cox's behaviour was disgusting and appalling. He added that at any time his actions would amount to gross misconduct and would outrage the public. But given the present climate, following cases involving officers in the metropolis and other forces, this sustained activity of misconduct and dishonesty does nothing other than erode the gallant efforts of the many thousands of officers and staff who are working tirelessly to restore public confidence and faith in the police. Cox's misconduct hearing comes after he pleaded guilty at Leicester Magistrates Court on August the 31st to 6 charges of misconduct, including disclosing confidential information. Adderley added engaging in sexual activity whilst on duty, revealing sensitive and private information and documentation, and making attempts to cover up these acts is without question gross misconduct of the highest order, and has no place in UK policing. This was not simply poor judgment or a one-off chance or occasion, but was repeated acts over a considerable period. Now, what I find interesting about this case is that Nick Adderley has said that he will put in an application for Cox to forfeit his police pension. And this is the second time in as many weeks that I've heard about this happening. Obviously, that's not to say that he will forfeit any pension, but with 1,500 reports on this channel and never hearing of a copper being made to forfeit their pension, and now suddenly 2 in 2 weeks, makes me wonder if this is a new tactic for police to try and make it sound like they're doing something that the public asks them to do in order to rebuild some confidence. I mean, this could of course be complete and utter bullshit, as words mean nothing when they come from the police. In fact, actions don't mean much either from the police, but I am asking why they have used this in their recent statements. It genuinely doesn't make me think they're going to do something good. In fact, it raises more suspicion for me. However, it's definitely something worth keeping an eye out for in the future to see if it starts to become more of a prominent feature in misconduct hearing statements.